Coming up, the Wolverine State nets a big win for the Article 5 movement. Plus, nationally known personalities continue to call attention to the grassroots. All that and more in this edition of COS Now.
What do we want? When do we want it? Now!
Convention of States North Carolina just recently crossed the 100,000 signature mark. And now, COS Michigan has become the 7th state to achieve that milestone. Congratulations to the Michigan team on all their hard work as they continue to educate their fellow citizens and build momentum in the Wolverine State. Meanwhile, COS blitzed the Iowa State Fair, amassing a grand total of 4,376 petitions signed. That's the second most signatures for a single event in our organization's history. Governor Kim Reynolds and multiple state lawmakers even stopped by the booth. COS Iowa now holds the top 5 spots for most successful petition drives ever in COS history. For our media roundup, the great one, Mark Levin, started off his radio show sharing the critical need for an Article 5 convention.
The national debt has exceeded $37.224 trillion today. But when you include these so-called entitlement obligations, do you know what our debt is, Mr. Producer? Over $300 trillion. And so, Mark, you ask, what do we do about it? You supported President Trump's big, beautiful bill. We know what we have to do about it. We have to have a convention of states that puts in place limitations on spending. Congress is not going to do it. Congress can't do it. I don't care if they beat their chests, pat themselves on the head, shut down the government. The only way to fix this is convention of states.
Fellow COS endorser Rick Green of Patriot Academy took a question about COS on his broadcast, The Tavern.
Our faith is not in the people that get elected. Our faith is in God and in a system that does the best possible kind of boxing in of human nature as you can do. It's the Jeremiah 17:9, the heart is evil, no man can know it. It's why we have a separation of powers. It's why we make sure that we are constantly doing checks and balances. And that's what a convention of states is. It is a check and balance on the federal government. So to not use it is to have too much faith in the federal representatives. It's literally to leave the power with the federal government that they were never intended to have and that they stole from us in the first place.
Letters to your local publications continue to be a great way to get word out about Article 5 and COS. Here's several examples from Iowa and Colorado. And here's a montage of some of my favorite snapshots recently sent in from COS activists from Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Iowa, Ohio, and Maine. Will Congress term limit themselves? To answer that question, I leave you with this fun video from the COS intern team who hit the streets during a trip to DC.
Do you think that the government, the federal government specifically, has in any way overstepped their boundaries that were given to them in the Constitution?
Absolutely.
This is what they do, and that's it.
There are people that are just power hungry and
that they're dealing with the public's money, and they don't. They think it's their own money.
What do you think could be a possible way to combat that?
They shouldn't let them stay in office as long as they do, some of them.
Say term limits for the House of Representatives and the Senate.
Term limits would be one thing that would probably solve a lot of things.
Do you think Congress will ever propose an amendment that limits theirself on that?
No. No, absolutely.
How do we go about getting term limits? The states will meet and propose amendments that, if they are passed through that convention, can be ratified. Do you think that would make a possibly better way to rein in the federal government by giving power back to the states?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
No, 100%.
I mean,
We'd have to run a nationwide campaign.
you can get enough traction with the state if you get enough people behind it, and if enough states get together, then it kind of just like snowballs.
But you guys that are coming in, you young ones, y'all need to start thinking out the box. Start limiting these people that have been in there 30, 40 years.
This is Jake Fay, COS staff writer, signing off from another edition of COS Now. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for future episodes.